Hey there, my name is Kenny Stahl, and this is my message to you and to anyone else watching this right now. I want you to know that your life doesn't have to suck. And I'm saying this knowing that I'm usually the one to complain about my life. I usually say how I hate my life, I hate myself, nothing's going good for me. I think it's normal for people to feel depressed. I think it's normal for people to lose hope. It's not a good thing, but it happens. And oftentimes you feel like no matter how hard you try in your life, you just feel like you're not going anywhere. Maybe some things didn't work out for you. Maybe you had to go through some difficult things like breaking up with someone or losing your job. Maybe you just aren't even close to living out your dreams and you just wonder, is it ever going to happen for me? And you might lose hope and get depressed, whatever. So instead of being negative like I usually am in my videos, I want to be a little bit more optimistic in this one and say, hey, maybe your life doesn't have to suck. Let's just think about that for a minute. I like to think that everyone has the potential to change their life for the better. You also have the potential to change your life for the worse. Think about this. If you make a set of decisions in your life that ruin your life, you can do that, right? If you wanted to, you can make bad decisions that ruin your life, make it awful, make it worse than what it is. So if you believe that you can make bad decisions that lead to your life getting worse, doesn't that mean that you can also make good decisions that will actually improve your life and make it better? That's where I think we have to start thinking about this. In terms of whether you're happy with your life or not, if you feel like you're not living your life up to the standards that you want, you feel like nothing is working out for you, your life sucks. When you have that type of emotional response, when you feel unfulfilled in your life, knowing that there's something that you can do about it is just life-changing. When you realize that you can actually start changing your life by making decisions that create a better outcome, that's what you want. When you realize that you have the power to do what you want in your life. So this is my message to you, to anyone watching this right now. Wake up. You are living your life right now. Don't think about the past anymore. Yeah, your life might have sucked, but think about the future. Think about what you can do right now and tomorrow to make your life better. That's the message that I have for you right now. So how do you do that? What do you do once you start saying, oh yeah, okay, let's make my life better. I'm all in. I want my life to be better. You have to start. When you're feeling hopeless, when you feel depressed, when you hate your life, when you think everything sucks, the one thing that has to happen, and this is something I hope to spark in you, is the only way to get out of that slump of feeling hopeless and depressed is to feel like you want something more. You feel a desire to change. Sometimes you've gone through your life where you've hit rock bottom in your life and everything is awful, it's a disaster, nothing's working for you. You have to reach a point when things get so bad. You don't have to reach this point, but it can happen for some of us, where you reach that low in your life where you realize, man, I just can't live like this anymore. I've hit rock bottom. Enough is enough. And you have to say that. You have to say enough is enough. You have to be frustrated a little bit, unsatisfied, and you have to have a desire for your life to change and to get better. So it's that desire to change which I find to be an essential component of getting you out of that negative slump of feeling hopeless. And once you have that desire to change, then it's all about looking forward. It's all about looking into the future and what you can do for yourself. And one of the most important things is that you can't just say, I wish things were better. You have to actually come up with a plan. You have to have a vision for yourself. So here's what I want you to do. Right now, over the course of the remainder of this video or shortly after this video, start thinking about what you want for yourself in the future. If you could create the perfect scenario for yourself in the future, the ideal future, what would that look like? And you have to say it out loud, you have to write it down, tell somebody else, whatever you have to do. Leave a comment on this video if you want to. Just saying specifically what the best future would be for you. And you can really go all out and be unrealistic if you want to. Just dream, because it doesn't matter if it's unrealistic. And I'm going to tell you this, you know, as long as you have a vision for your future, it's just a basic general outline for what you want to aim for. It doesn't mean you're actually going to get it. You know, 4 or 5 years ago, I decided that, or what I realized was that I wanted to be some sort of really popular, really famous, like, YouTuber. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos. I saw all these creators becoming popular, and I was like, what if I could have thousands of followers on YouTube? So I started my YouTube channel 4 years ago, or 5 years ago, or whatever, and guess what? I'm not even close to being really famous here, but if I didn't at least have that goal in mind, I never would have got started. So you have to, in order to get started, sometimes you have to at least set a goal for your future. You have to point yourself in the right direction in your life, to where you want to go. So I did this where I actually wrote out I spent like 20 minutes writing out everything I want to improve about my life. And I saw certain things come out of it, like, you know, I want to matter to people more. I want my audience on YouTube. I want my family. I want my brothers and sisters, my relationship with other people, friends that I don't even have yet. I want people to... I want to make a difference in these people's lives, everyone around me. And I realized that I'm not doing enough in my life to make a difference to other people. So I realized that in my ideal future, I would be doing more. How would I do that? Well, then I started laying it out. How would I do that? Brothers and sisters, you know, call them more. I don't get to see my family very often. Just pick up the phone, call these people. Very simple solution to the problem that I'm having. And once you start doing all these little things, you know, another thing that I decided was, okay, I'm going to start focusing more on YouTube. If I could create most of my time making YouTube videos, that would be awesome. Like, I want to do that. That's how I want my future to be. So why don't I start taking responsibility for my life, figuring out what I want for my future, creating a plan, having a vision first, then figuring out the specifics. You know, I love this about, I don't know if you guys know who Casey Neistat is, but he's a YouTuber. He's a vlogger. You know, he just recently quit vlogging. But one of the things that he said in many different points in time, he said that a lot of these big projects that he would try to do, like one time he climbed a mountain once, and he said, I didn't know if I was going to be successful at it. He didn't know if he could climb up that mountain, but he said he was standing at the bottom of the mountain just looking up at it, and he said, I'm going to do it. And he tried. He found out he could. He didn't know how, but he tried. Life is like an adventure. Like Casey Neistat, you know, he didn't know what vlogging on YouTube would be like, but he did it anyway. He tried, you know. He said he wanted to do something, and he had a vision, and he just went for it. And for you, your life can be like that too. It can be an adventure. You don't have to know how you're going to make everything happen, but at the very least, what I want you to do by the end of this video is I want you to think about what you want for your future. Picture it. Imagine it. Write it down. Say it out loud. Tell someone. You have to concentrate and focus on this stuff. And when you do that, you'll begin acting out your life with the mindset of accomplishing these things. And slowly, you know, over time, you'll see yourself making progress. And not everything happens at once. It does not happen at once, but one step at a time, one little piece of the puzzle at a time, you will start putting your life together the way you want to. You can create your life. You can make it what you want it to be. So, my message to you is that your life doesn't have to suck. And it doesn't have to suck forever. You can make it better. You can heal from whatever awful things you've been suffering from for a while. So, wake up. This is your life. You're living it right now. Live for the future and do everything that you can to make it better. By the way, just so we're clear, I'm working on this myself. I've still got a long way to go, but I want to bring you along with me. I want to make sure that we're on the same page. So I want you to see that I'm trying hard in my life to make things better, and I want to know that you are too. So thank you for watching this video. If you can please give it a thumbs up, that would be amazing. And if you like this message and you think other people should hear it, please share this video on social media and everything. And if you're not subscribed, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Leave your comment, give it a thumbs up. My name is Kenneth Stahl. Thank you for watching. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.